Hello, boys and girls. I'm Miss Stephanie. How nice to see all of you again. Today we're going to tell stories about snowmen and little old ladies. It's going to be so much fun. So I look forward to doing this really soon, like now. This story is called The Biggest Snowman Ever. I love snow. And is it snowing where you live now? It's not snowing here yet, but pretty soon we're gonna have snow. Once upon a time there were two mice who fell in love with the same snowman, and this is how it happened. On a bright winter day, the mayor of Mouseville announced the town snowman contest. Whoever makes the biggest snowman will win a prize. All the mice were so excited. The judging of the contest will take place in 2 weeks, said the mayor. Good luck to all of you. Ooh, look, they're all standing up, trying to figure out how are they going to make the best snowman. I'm going to make a really big snow princess, said Penelope. I'm going to make a really big snow Martian, said James. I'm going to make the biggest snowman ever, said Clayton the house mouse. His friend Desmond, the field mouse, frowned. No, you're not. I'm going to make the biggest snowman ever. Oh, yeah, said Clayton. Oh, yeah, said Desmond. That night it snowed and it snowed, and there were huge drifts of snow covering driveways and fields. It was a perfect beginning for a snowman contest. In town, Penelope began her snow princess, and James began his snow Martian. Out in the country, Clayton and Desmond began their snowman. Clayton made a snowball and rolled it along the ground. The more he rolled, the bigger it got. Before long, he had a large base for the bottom of the snowman. Not far away, Desmond was doing the same thing. Have you made a snowman like this? The next day, Clayton made a huge snowball for the snowman's belly. And not far away, Desmond did the same thing. That night, Clayton brought his dad out to see his snowman. Dad scratched his head. I don't know, son. It's going to be so big, but I'm not sure it'll be the biggest. Clayton smiled up. I'm just getting started, he said. Dad whispered in his ear, if you want to work faster, you might want to use a wheelbarrow. A little later, Desmond brought out his Uncle Vernon. I don't know, said Vernon. It's going to be big, all right, but I don't know if it'll be the biggest. Desmond smiled. I'm just getting started, he said. Vernon whispered in his ear, if you want to work faster, you might want to use a wheelbarrow. What would you use a wheelbarrow for? Oh, I know. The next day, Clayton filled his wheelbarrow with snow, and he piled the snow into the snowman, and then he rolled another snowball for the snowman's head. Not far away, Desmond did the very same thing. A few days later, Desmond ran into town to look at James' snow Martian and Penelope's snow princess. He said, all of our snow people are the same size. That afternoon, Clayton made the same discovery. The next day, while working on his snowman, Clayton had an idea. He brushed the snow off his gloves and he walked toward Desmond. At the same moment, Desmond had the same idea, and he brushed the snow off his gloves and walked towards Clayton. They bumped into each other and fell down. I have an idea, said Clayton. I have an idea, said Desmond. We should do this together. No one said we couldn't, said Desmond. First, they rolled each part of Desmond's snowman over to the middle of the field. Then they rolled each part of Clayton's snowman over. They piled the snowballs on top of one another. Clayton dropped a floppy hat on the snowman's head, and Desmond added a long scarf, huge coal for eyes, and a giant carrot nose. Whew! Look how big that snowman is. Whew! How are they going to move that? When they were done, they had built the biggest snowman ever. The morning of the contest, field mice on snowmobiles brought the judges to the country. Well, that answers our question, doesn't it? They don't have to move it. Whew! He is huge. You both win the prize, said the mayor, handing each Clayton and Desmond a large wedge of Swiss cheese. Let the celebration begin. Everyone gathered to dance around the snowman and drink hot chocolate and eat donuts. Oh man, what a treat. We did it, said Clayton and Desmond, jumping up and down. We did it together. Sometimes that makes all the difference in the world if you have help doing something, don't you think? My next book is called Sneezy the Snowman. I kind of imagine that if you're outside in the cold all day like a snowman, you could catch cold. Sneezy the Snowman shivered. Brrr! It's cold out here, that's for sure. Boy, I could use a nice warm drink to warm me up. So, he drank cocoa from a cup. He said with a smile, I like this a lot. And he licked his lips. And then right there, believe it or not, he melted from drinking something too hot. The children cried out, oh, what shall we do? And a voice from the puddles said, make me brand new. Make me brand new. They rebuilt Sneezy as snowflakes flew, a cold winter wind swirled and blew. Well, at least they have snow to make him. The snowman sneezed a gigantic achoo! The sneezing and freezing and shivering too, a little girl said, then let's share. I have something you can wear. Here's my hat to put on your head. You look awesome, the children said. The snowman blinked his eyes. The stocking cap was such a nice surprise. But Sneezy the snowman shivered. Brrr! It's cold out here, that's for sure. I'm freezing every minute. I'll find a hot tub and sit right there. He found one and smiled and, I like this a lot, he said, and then right in there, believe it or not, He melted from sitting in water too hot. The children cried out, "What should we do?" A voice from the pot said, "Make me brand new." They rebuilt Sneezy as snowflakes flew, a cold winter swirled and blew. The snowman sneezed a gigantic achoo! "I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too," the little boy said. "Then let's share. I have something you can wear. Here's my scarf that's red and blue. I think it would look great on you." The snowman blinked his coal black eyes. The colorful scarf was such a nice surprise. It went very well with the long pink hat, the children all said. "How about that?" But Sneezy the snowman shivered. "Brr, it's cold out here, that's for sure. I need to feel some warmth on me. There's a campfire right over there by that tree." Excuse me. He said with a smile, "I like this a lot." And then right there, believe it or not, he melted from standing beside something hot. The children cried out, "Well, what should we do?" A voice from the puddles said, "Make me brand new." They rebuilt they rebuilt Sneezy as snowflakes flew. A cold winter wind swirled and blew. The snowman sneezed a giant achoo! "I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too," a little girl said. "Then let's share. I have something that you can wear. Here's my coat, the perfect fit. I know that you'll look good in it." The snowman blinked his eyes. The bright orange coat was such a nice surprise. It went very well with the scarf and hat. The children all said that. How about that? But Sneezy said, "Whoo, whoo, I'm way too hot. I think I'll take off the new clothes I've got." The children real no, that's not the way. Listen to what we have to say. Buy something cold at the ice cream store. Have 2 scoops or 3 or 4. This ice cream shop looks just like a snow cone. Yum. I like ice cream anytime. Do you? Sneezy ate ice cream 7 scoops high. "This is great," the snowman cried. "I'm too cold and I'm not too hot, and I'm wearing clothes I like a lot." And then after eating every bite, he said, "At last, I feel just right." Well, Sneezy, I guess when we're making snowmen, we can't build them by the fire, and we can't offer them a hot bath. And what else can't we offer them? Soup? We couldn't eat soup. Let me see, what else could they not eat? A heating pad? No, that would make them melt too. I think the ice cream is the best, don't you? So now I want to tell Stephanie's jokes. Today we're going to have snowman jokes. What does snowman's hat say to the scarf? You hang around while I go on ahead." Oh, I'm telling you, these are so funny. They just make me giggle. What does snowmen eat for their lunch? Icebergers. Think about it, icebergers. Now maybe you can remember some of these jokes and you can tell your mom and dad. Oh, let's see, one more. Okay, one more joke and a riddle. How do snowmen greet each other? They put their hand out and say, "Ice to meet you." Oh, golly. So, who is your favorite snowman? Do you watch it on television? I'm not even sure it's on this year, is it? My friend says it's on. This is Frosty the Snowman. And so we're going to sing a little bit. I know some of the words, but I have a paper here to help me through. And you repeat after me. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose, 2 eyes with made of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He is made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat he found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day, so he said, "Let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away." Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there. All around the square he said, "You can't catch me if you can." Frosty the Snowman was a happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose, 2 eyes were made of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. When they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Frosty the Snowman was as live as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, he was running around and running around all around the square. And then the sun came out, and what happened to him? He melted. But he always comes back every year. So, our last story is going to be, one of my favorite books. This is not about the old lady, but this is about the cold lady who swallowed some snow. There was a cold lady who swallowed some snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. Gobble, gobble, gobble. There was a cold lady who swallowed a pipe. She wasn't the type to gulp down a pipe. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I know why she swallowed some snow. I don't know why she swallowed snow. Perhaps you know. Crunch, 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 crunch. I wonder what she's eating now. There was a cold lady who swallowed some coal. Ugh. What was her goal? She gobbled the coal. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Icky. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. There was a coal lady who swallowed a hat. Imagine that, a black-rimmed hat. She swallowed the hat before she froze. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tinkled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Do you know? There was a cold lady who swallowed a stick, a long brown branch with a pick. Crunch, 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 crunch. Good heavens. She swallowed the stick to push down the snow. She swallowed the hat before she froze. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tinkled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. There was a coal lady who swallowed a scarf, a long striped scarf. She tried not to barf. She swallowed the scarf because it was so cold. She swallowed the stick to push down the snow. She swallowed that hat before she froze. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tinkled from layers of snow. I still don't know why she swallowed the snow. Perhaps you know. Now, this cold lady had quite enough, so she thought about it, and she thought about it, and she came up with a plan. She hiccuped twice, and out popped. What do you think popped out? Everything started popping out. Look. A pipe and a scarf and a stick. Wow. And out, in perfect condition, came a giant snowman. And now we all know why she swallowed that snow. Thank you all very much for coming and joining me today. We learned about snowmen a little bit, and we played with snowmen. And we're going to have snow in a few short weeks probably, at least January, February. We usually see some snow then. So I look forward to playing out snow, and I hope that when you build a snowman, you call me up and I'll come take a picture of it. Thank you. Bye.
Who's humming Christmas tunes?
Well, it's me, Snowflake. Hi, Polar Bear.
Did you know, Snowflake, did you know Christmas is over?
Well, of course I did, but I just love Christmas music, and I kind of think jingle bells, jingle bells, sleighs, that can be all through winter.
Well, I've had enough of the Christmas music.
Ah, well, wow, you're awful grumpy. What's the matter, buddy?
Sorry, Snowflake, I'm just coming down off my sugar rush from Christmas.
Oh, I understand. I have been eating a lot of Christmas treats myself.
Really? Do you have any?
Well, no, and you just told me Christmas is over, so now I'm not eating any sweets until Valentine's Day. I've been exercising, just like Paul in the story about the Winter Olympics. Do you think I could be like Paul someday? Be in the Olympics?
Well, maybe. I think I'm going to have to start exercising too. It will be my New Year's resolution.
Well, good idea, because you know exercise always makes you feel better.
Snowflake, do you go to the gym?
Well, I used to go to the gym before the COVID, but now I have found lots of ways to exercise outside. We can ice skate and we can go for walks. Well, matter of fact, I think I'm going to go for a walk, and I think you should come with me.
Okay, let's go now.
Sounds good. Let's go. Bye-bye, boys and girls.
See you later.
And don't forget, you can go out and take a walk too. Bye.